and digital opportunities will burn the hours. The first part of the title is imperative sentence. I like the title. Think out of the box. Okay, this is an important thing that most of the famous people who thought out of the box, they had success in their life. I would like to tell something about the scenario before the industrial revolution. What was the condition, the business and the industrial environment at that time before the industrial revolution? It was around 16 to 1700. At that time, you know, the famous economist, who is also said to be the father of classical economist, Adam Smith, he wrote a book entitled Wealth of Nations. And in his book, he gave a theory, that's the division of labor. Division of labor, he said, according to the theory, he said that if at that time when there was the production system was one-man production system and production method was dead secret to the production man only, okay, and production number of produces or the supply was very limited but demand was very high. At that time, we got the theory. I mean, the people of that time, they got the theory, division of labor. Who wrote it? Adam Smith. And he said, if we divide the task of a task into a smaller part and distribute each part of the total task to an individual based on their specialization, then total production will go up. Because at that time, we must increase the production because supply was very limited, demand was very high. So what he did, and at that time there was another person, I think you know the name of the person, F.W. Taylor, Frederick W. Taylor, who was basically an engineer. And he wrote the book and he decided why not to apply the theory. And what he did, he tried to apply the theory in practice. He divided the task of preparing or manufacturing a paper pin, you know the paper pin, into 10 different tasks. Pulling, cutting, pinpointing, etc., etc. And he appointed 10 people instead of only 1 people. Okay, and the result was amazing. After that, he decided that he will apply this scientific method in each and every step. Okay, and after that we got the industrial revolution, and now we are developing one way again. That means these two people, Adam Smith and F.W. Taylor, they thought out of the box. Not only they didn't concentrate only on what is called the traditional method. And we got success. We are developing. Okay. Not only these two persons. Now we got so many people. Most of the entrepreneurs, they are thinking out of the box. I believe today our keynote speaker Abid Hassan will shed some light on this issue. Not only that, he will focus on how many opportunities, digital opportunities available here or Varendra University. So I will not take too much time. I would like to pass on the floor to our keynote speaker, Abid Hassan. Please come on. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Respected Head Sir. And you know, we had 2 specific midterm exam sessions, and already most of us, not only most of us, almost all the faculty members were being exhausted. So I will not consume so much time. I will just focus on the central theme. And it's been, actually I have prepared these slides based on my study, research, and based on my learning from other faculty members. So there can be some mistakes. So if you find any kinds of suggestion, so you're most welcome. You can recommend me. And if I feel any difficult questions from you, then of course I will take a lifeline. I will pass it to our Honorable Head Sir. Thank you. So first of all, starting think differently. Actually, Head Sir already said that most of the entrepreneurs, they are focusing on thing, how different we can think. So I'm starting denoting the most respected person. I personally respect him. He is none other than Mr. Muhammad Yunus sir. So he said, young people especially, young people should have to think differently. They must have to be job givers. But nowadays in our country, what we are feeling the context is young people who are completing their graduation program, they are just going to train for seeking the jobs. So he's the person is telling there are lots of opportunities for thinking differently. And actually thinking outside the box, this has been Lett's concept. Each and everyone is trying to apply this concept, but it has a background. So let's see some evidence. Thinking outside the box from encyclopedia, Wikipedia, it means doing every common thing uniquely, uncommonly. So that is the main central issue of this topic. Sam Lloyd, Mr. Samuelson Lloyd, American chess player, and he has been ranked 15th world best chess player. So he actually was a writer of puzzle books. So he introduced this concept first with Henry Dudley. Henry Dudley was mathematician, English mathematician. So combinedly, these two persons used this concept as 9 dots puzzle. So this is very common term to us. 9 dots puzzle means this is a game. In our childhood, we are used to playing this game. So matching the boxes, how differently or how uniquely you can match the boxes. But condition is you cannot lift your pencil. You have to draw the pencil in a straight line. Whether you will lift the pencil, then it will be lost point. So in this concept, they put this straight line that there was 9 dots puzzle, and it was a common playing game by Christopher Columbus. We know him very popularly. So he was an Italian navigator who had successfully 4 voyages across the Atlantic Ocean. So he discovered America in 1492. So he got the idea for discovering America playing that 9 dotted games. So all the common people contemporarily, they were playing the same game, but only he is the person while he was playing that game. So the idea for discovering America, that was gained in his brain. So that was the main theme. What other common people are doing the same thing commonly, the innovator or the people who are thinking outside the box, they are doing same thing but uncommonly. So success is huge. The apps actually, it's an egg of Columbus. It's a story, a revolutionary story. So all the creative things, those are combined in the name of egg of Columbus. So Columbus was a man of thinking outside the box, and still now, this has been a matter of courtship in Italy. In Italy, as well as outside of the country, this has been the courtship. And some sculptors and some other things, those are still now placing on the public places. And after watching those spots, people are thinking, people are feeling this is the right time, and still we have to think everything is uncommon. So this is one kind of spirit. And another person, Arno Rubik, in 1974, he invented the very common playing toy, what we can see, cube, that was known as Rubik's Cube. So a toy can play a very vital role, and it can be sold in only 1 year. It can be sold in the number 35 crores. 35 crores item has been sold in 2009. So it's been a historical revolutionary thing. So people is the only person a toy can be world famous selling item. He is the person for thinking such kind of thing. Walt Disney, we know this one very well, American company, and we know this one is very well. The animated movie, best animated movie, Walt Disney, Beauty and Beast. So, movie can be animated. This concept actually formally came to Walt Disney's mind. And they started for portraying this thing in multiplex in screen, and that has been a huge success. What we can say, still now, many of adults, many of age-old people, they are also very much fond of watching such kind of animated movies yet now. So that's another matter of thinking outside the box. Let's see some pensers. Pensers means pensers is a Spanish word. That means something unique thing. People who are doing uniquely for entertaining people. Those are called as pensers. So this can be a matter of enjoyment, not only for kids, as well as for adults, as well as for young people, other people. They can see, they can feel much more enjoyment watching this kind of things. So these are the DVD and audios on the time. The decade was 90s. So this kind of audios and CD and DVD were the most sellable items on that particular time. Another thing, so what is the relationship between pen and hand? So we can see commonly writing, and all the people we are writing left-handed or right-handed. But people who are thinking differently or innovatively, they can write both-handed. So this is another unique thing. Origami means those are items made of papers, very cheap price, but you can sell it with a high price, especially for the birthday occasion or some other occasions. So this is called origami. He is another person we know, most probably almost we know, Nick Vujicic from Australia, evangelist, priest. He doesn't have any hands, any legs, any good-looking face, but he has a colorful life. He is swimming. Everything is even without any hands, without any legs, he can swim. And he is the best motivation speaker in the world. And he has still now a colorful life. He has a wife, beautiful wife, and children. He is having his daughter. So he is a person, the most famous quotation is, from his point of view, what you are, just think it differently, then people will give you clap. This is the secret success of his life. Another thing, when fans are forming after watching this kind of things or incidents, on that occasion, some companies, some commercial people, they are finding the opportunity. They are reaching to the top one. They are selling their products, but by showing this kind of thing. So while when people are calling and they are finding this opportunity for selling the best product. Now let's see what are the digital opportunities waiting for us. So this is not possible some years back, whether it will be boy, a child, a girl. It will be possible to detect, but right now, with the advancement of medical science, it is possible. And feelings is like that. It's not possible by a few years back, but this is now it's possible. So Ray Tomlinson is a person, formally or informally, he can be called the father of digital marketing or digital business. He is an American computer programmer, and he introduced first using email. So right now we are commercially, in organization, in institution, and personally, in every perspective we are using email for sending our messages, emergency messages, and very vital messages. So he is the person who introduced first how to use email. So from that time, the digital marketing practice or e-marketing practice has been started. And after that, there's a history. In 1971, he introduced the first using our email. And the digital marketing, this concept has been much more popular in the decade of 1999. Sorry, 1990. So nowadays, we can see e-commerce, most of the transactions are performing using electronic means. And e-books, for our students, this is very much important. Students, they are heavily using for getting books and their reading materials sitting on inside their home. They do not wish to come library or some physical store or some physical places for reading their materials. So it has been very beneficial impact for introducing e-books electronically, providing books by using electronic means. And in pharmacy, nowadays I have a research on 4G mobile technology. So I have found that a pregnant woman, it can be possible to deliver the baby without having any specialization. The farmer staying in the very village area, he is learning how to come out a new baby, staying on the video conferencing with the attaching of specialized doctor sitting on the Square Hospital or some other renowned hospital. So this is possible using e-technology. So this has been a radical changes. Internet marketing, search engine optimization has been most of the top of the time, because each and every website, each and every institution, they are wishing their institution, their website will become at the first search. So there has been another job opportunities for our students as well as for other candidates, from optimizing how they can search, how they can find out their best websites. Pragmatism. Traditional format, we can see there's a huge cost for promoting one's products and services. If someone is trying to promote their any kinds of services in Prothomalo, they need at least more than 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs taka for taking only 20 inches space. This is a huge amount of money, and that can't be effective. How many audiences, how many readers are reading, or how many readers have got the messages, we can find out that effectively. And in Bangladesh Quotidian, the highest amount for per inch advertising cost is 17,000. But let's see who are being digital. In digital formats, we can get maximum, most of the coverages, but we don't have any massive costing. So this is our central, in today's seminar, this is the central focus. How we can get the effective coverage, how we can promote our brands, promote our services, promote our institutions without having a massive cost. So I will go to that point, but before that, who are being digital in every perspective. This is a person, I really very much fond of this person, Satpathlaya. I think it will not be wrong if I say he is the father of introducing digital everything in Bangladesh. So in 2017, according to Fortune magazine that was US based, they proclaimed that was the 37th world-best leaders among 50 persons. It's been great achievement for Bangladesh, and BRAC has been the world's largest NGO. So how he's thinking these days? Because everyone, in June 2017, the overall transaction has been crossed 1,000 crore taka. And in Fortune magazine, the Bikash has been ranked not only in a simple form, but also the institutions who are changing the world. Who are changing the world actually by their thinking, by their activities. So on that ranking, on that category, Bikash has been placed. And near about 22% of Bangladeshi adults, they are using Bikash. I mean, they are using as a means of transaction. And each and every day, near about 45 lakhs transaction has been happened on the Bikash. So that's not my words. Actually, those are collected from Wikipedia. Those are evidence. And some more outlanders. I mean, some people who are being right now iconic for young people. They're also using digital devices, digital means for promoting their self or promoting their activities. Ayman Sadiq, he was the founder of 10 Minutes School. So right now, the 4 people, the 4 children, and the village drop-out school boys and girls, they can learn many things. Going to YouTube, watching 10 Minutes School program without having any cost. So that's been another outstanding issues in our country. So we are really being digitalized. And we know Solomon Shukun. I like him very much. I think he's one of the best motivational speakers in our country. And we know him very well. I'm not introducing with you. So he's also a man of digital news. And Mr. Tasan Naman Khan, he has been right now a digital faculty. Let's see. He's one of the best representative of Canadian University Bangladesh. He's telling of this university about scholarship, about success, about study materials, about study standard, about their resources, everything is sharing using Facebook. And there are lots of plans. So he has been endorsement, what we are calling in brand management, celebrity endorsement. So this is actually happening without having massive cost. So students, they are getting much more full insights or information after watching these kind of things using Facebook. And this was his concept. If we can introduce such kind of thinking, admission is open over Facebook. Because most of the students, they are using Facebook. I have another research from this case. How many students, how many people they are using Facebook and how much time. I will show that. So he introduced this concept. If we can start such kind of thing, getting admission using Facebook format without paying any admission fee, then it will be a matter of getting huge number of candidates. So this is like cost-effective matters of promoting. And there are also some digital practices by other institutions and companies. So I will go to that particular issues. But before that, let's see how China has been the world's largest economic country nowadays in terms of GDP. They are thinking digital everything. So they are doing very big construction, very big projects without having investment. project for metro rail. They have built this bridge using some innovative techniques. Those are less time-consuming issues as well as less cost-effective issues, more cost-effective issues. Okay, I think we will not get much time for watching this video in length, so I am skipping. If you want this video, then I can provide you personally. There are some more institutions or corporations that are using digital format. We know because Bitcoin is free. PayPal, let's see. PayPal, American company, is a subsidiary part of eBay. So digitally money transfer system, they have introduced this concept firstly. So in our country, we are getting remittance using PayPal Zoom services. That is another service of theirs. Skrill, this is another low-cost international money transfer system over internet. Neteller, one kind of e-money transfer systems from British. Leadcoin. Now let's see some university promos with digitalization in our country. I think this is the main part of today's session. Let's see some universities: Prague University, Canadian University, European, Stanford, Green Universities, Southern, UIU, Depots University, DUBD, Sharda. LinkedIn. Now they are using how efficiently digital format, social media. Let's see. In Prague Universities, they have opened the LinkedIn page. Let's see. There are 15,928 followers. I can say round figure is 16,000. There are 16,000 followers. They are watching their program, their university, their everything without having any money to the promoters, to the other people. So this is a huge advantage. And how innovatively LinkedIn is working. See, alumni. Alumni is all the ex-students where they are working, where they are locating. Everything will be maintained by LinkedIn. If we do try to maintain this kind of activities, we need a software. It's a matter of costing 5 to 10 lakhs. But this money is saved by LinkedIn. We can use that. So let's see how Prague is doing well using this LinkedIn page. There is career insights. There are more than 7,000 plus alumni, where they are working. 275% is working in Prague universities, and all the data are showing here. Lots of things. Standard Chartered Bank. The number is there. Take for Bangladesh, UBX data, everything is showing there. And not only that, who is working right now on the institutions, and what is the profile, what is the contact number, currently living in US, those are also showing on LinkedIn. So this is a very good means for connecting to them. And what actually traditionally we are thinking we need an alumni association, we have to see it, we have to think, we have to everything. So this has been done by LinkedIn. East West, they are also advanced in maintaining LinkedIn